As they poise this bomb on the short side, Fallen makes noise, doesn't commit to the fight. Lobs this util in towards B, couples it with a flash. There's been a lot of noise made to telegraph this as a B hit. In reality, that bomb's going back up towards A. FNX is deep. He's been spotted. Axal knows they're inside of the site. They hear that plant coming in. They're going to try and run FNX down. Fallen gets the plant, but now is alone in the 1v5. Not much he can do here as he's flat overwhelmed, and it's a big 4K from Axal to open up.
Streaming together rounds, and it's very hard for T-Sides to break through the money on this map especially. Perfect mid-pop peak for Axal. He's on a tear right now. 6 kills in 2 rounds, and we're not done.
They're going to trade out with Shiro, who still looks to be aggressive in mid. The flash to set him up for that peak. Axal might not be here fighting anymore, but he's still helping the effort. Shiro has the bomb under his control now and is even trying to go further than that. Bolts is expecting a little too much respect here. Shiro looks to fight him. And so it's only FNX left standing. They run him down. Axal might have been low, but that doesn't stop him from laying down.
Cloud9 are going to re-aggress. They want info, but this could be misinfo, while Hobbit still holds on to the site for a long take. Shiro gets involved in mid. Oh, that's easy. Bolts is holding connector. Nafany goes one step further. The bomb comes party. Instead of regrouping with a squad on long, trying to trade those kills, has left the package out in the open. 2 on 4, surely no way back in.
Nafany's even reusing this angle. It's the exact same toilet setup as that last round, and Imperial might not expect it for walking in. Even though he checks it, it's kind of half-hearted. He didn't really believe in the angle. Vinny's good for 1, but that should be the end of the line with Shiro here. Holds.
Pop through instead. That's not what they were expecting. Axal was caught in transition in the middle of the open. Shiro, headshot angle of the orb, but Fallen might face first, jumping and plucked out of the sky. Shiro puts on a show, gets 1. Nafany swings for a double up, and there's simply no time unless Shiro will suddenly fall for fakes, and he actually gets him off. 2 kills and a 3rd towards that dumpster player, but he doesn't stick the bomb. There's simply no time, and Inters wins the round. That is devastating.
Up into the AAA stand once again, not a lot of time. FNX wins the opener. I feel like we're watching the same round again. This time Nafany and Shiro, they've traded places, they've traded positions, and Nafany opens up with that trade. 15 seconds, Bomb moving up the short side, and a missed shot out of Shiro's orb. Oh, it might have teed Imperial up for something here. Gonna get that bomb down. It's a truck plant. Hobbit now dead. And Inters at 0-0 in a 1v4. His scoreline's going to keep being just this, you know, it hasn't even played around yet.
Life of a
but he has 1-1 for Cloud9. This one is unwinnable, unsalvageable. And so Imperial, they finally break themselves in. They finally break apart that A-hold.
While Vinny's walking into B, Cloud9 are pushing playground. And that kill only confirms that they have a lot of space. Nice shot for Fallen. Dropping Shiro and connector, couldn't hit the flick, and a nade to kill Inters. He's really not having a fun time. Fur holding again. Has he heard something? He must have. He is so cognizant of this corner. But there's 2 CTs here, and Fur's fiddling with nades. He's going to get out of dodge, let Fallen pick up the pieces, but I don't think they know.
Oh my God, they think they've dealt with it. They think they've dealt with him. Hobbit, a missed shot out of Fallen. He needs to win this, and he will with the Glock. Hobbit locked out Fallen with a big round, 3 kills. 2 of them from that AWP, 1 with the sidearm, and it set Imperial up for a 3rd. Nafany will begin his rotation up towards this A-bomb site, but it might end here at Heaven. Still just waiting, hoping they play into his hands with a late B commit. He hears the footsteps of FNX. He knows there's someone in this A-bomb site. This could still get weird. The bomb's here. Like, Fallen's now sprinting away, trying to drop back down into B. Very, very late into this one. No way. Are they just going to recommit as 3? Okay, they're going back in. And Nafany dead. FNX best.
Right for the taking. Hobbit wants to move in front of this utility. He's got a nice off angle. Bolts has to go through on a fade of a molly, and he hits the headshot. Only Inters in the site has moved off of the barrel to group up with Nafany, and now they have to do it the gruesome twosome back in the pit. 20 seconds. Imperial need these entries. Fur's going to deliver. They don't know about Inters, but he has been the one man, the one consistency down on lower. Fur sneaks in and he wins another fight. Shiro couldn't supply the cover from heaven, and somehow, someway, Fur has bludgeoned his way into B. Cloud9 must save. Tails between their legs, and Imperial take another flawless round past him at least, but with the player back in the bomb site, Hobbit can just play for the retake if he's needed to. They might go back to B, back down connector. Fallen's going to get backstabbed. Shiro does clear it. Knife out. What? Fallen running around. Shiro, where's he looking? He doesn't hear a single step. Hobbit can backstab, but he knows that was a fake out by Fallen as they call out Monster. The boost is there. Nafany gives us the goods, and Vinny 1v4. Got the bomb. Huntington kills. Nice molly to give him a bomb plant, but he fakes it. He thinks there's more in the pit, but with that double boost up, that's all there ever was in B, and now his opportunity gone. Axel swings round. A lot of bomb plants in this map already. Bomb or grouped, but that is a shot from Shiro. Up in front of the smoke, he goes back for two. Axel gets a kill in mid, and already Cloud9 have poised himself for a round. Shiro doesn't respect your utility when he's feeling this fine, and Bolts now has to throw a spanner in the works.
I mean, look at this run from Shiro, man. It's clear he's feeling it all the way through Con, all the way to wrap middle. Bolts is very, very quickly running out of options. Does he want to go back? Does he want to fight forward? Eventually, he's going to have to make a decision. Oh, over the top. Hobbit's heard this. He shot on the jump down, trying to keep Hobbit guessing. But he's not freaked out. And there's that swing.
With the flick, they're up close, good flash. Fallen needs help. There's 3 CTs here, but the T's are getting in with the entry from that AK. Fallen's falling, and Fur around the edge of the smoke, getting spammed out by Inters. Right now, those 2 rifles are trifling Imperial, and wow, Shiro hits another headshot to put Vinny in the clutch. This one ain't happening.
Yeah, he can't even attempt it, dude. You can feel that getting way too claustrophobic. The boost at long for Fallen, that really needed to, at a bare minimum, be the kill on the long player before all was said and done. It just left him and Fur like boxed in. They knew exactly where those 2 players were. FNX in the corner had a lot of responsibility trying to watch the run up, but just too many times.
Fallen done this a million times, and he's going to hit it. Easy done. Inter's gone. Nafany chases him down, but again, like the pistol, there's this triple mid setup, and it's delivering death. Fallen with 3. One by one, they feed the beast. And Shiro in a 1v5. Through the molly, that's cocky. How much more you got?
He didn't get the bomb in that jiggle. He's going to go back and try to clear out the backline. Bolts is pushing. This could give another kill over to Shiro's AWP. But he's tucked. I like this from Bolts, man. Not overstepping, not going too far. Shiro, is he ready for this? It was never meant to be around, right? It very much hinges on just Shiro having round of life with this hero AWP. They're going to group for the B hit at a bare minimum. You know, there were just 2 players here, but a third has now moved in to fill the void. Good setup for Bolts, but he's only up to the task of that first frag. 30 seconds now as Cloud9 start to move in. Vinny around the pillar, also traded by Shiro's AWP. Axel brings it close. Fallen's going to hold the line. Info gained. He's now having a duck down con. FNX. Oh my goodness. Crazy. Oh my goodness. If they try to come through, he's right up in their face. FNX here with the double. Can't quite make it a third, but he's done his part in the round, hasn't he? Only Inters left standing. 1v4. Flash goes in to try and give him a chance, to try and get them off this angle, but it's so hard for Inters now. Seen the heaven hole, doesn't know about the short man, doesn't know about the water player, and it was
in NA and SA, but right now it's working out. Imperial are looking for a deep run, and if they take this first map against Cloud9, that's one way to do it. But smoke spam for 2 kills in this round. Bolts through Monster, Fallen through toilets. Vinny hears the steps though, and he's going to try and walk on the back line. Oh, he escapes, doesn't like what he sees. But Inters did hear him climb up on that railing, so he's going to hold for the fast flank. Meanwhile, it's crunch time. Fur's pushing in. Might catch him by surprise. These aggressive toilets maneuvers for Fur. Oh, Oh my goodness, they're walking right by. Flashed in, missed shot for him, and now Shiro should be there to finish the job. He can't. No way! That's 2, and he should not have gotten away with them. Should be dead now, surely. I keep telling myself, but Vinny's here to backstab and keep this round standing. It's a whiff spray. This position, they will not let that one go unscathed. Flash over, Vinny's Bride, Ollie out, but this is what I said. If the flash is good enough, look at them getting sold down the river. Vinny does trade. FNX close quarter. MP9 churns through one, but Shiro trades and Vinny holds on. 2v2. 30 seconds, Fallen falls in, and he needs to go mad.
History's got to repeat itself here. Fallen in the B site, 30 seconds, they run at him. Oh, there's the first. Brings it to a 1v1. Fur to try and close. Nafany deep right now. Fur wrapping CT. Good timing on this peak, but he's missed the opportunity. And now the next one's going to be that much harder. Nafany wanting the fight, wanting this engagement, crossing back in, but Fur wins it. 13 on the board. Comes down to these two to hold back this A play. First kill belongs to FNX. They learn about Vinny at the truck. 20 seconds as he drops this smoke. Gives himself a lot more room to work with, and it's so uncomfortable right now for Cloud9. This plant's getting delayed. They do flush Vinny out eventually. FNX tries to make a play, and Hobbit sends him to bed. It's Bolts, 1 versus 3. Very late from this rotate up from the B side of the map. And this has got overtime written all over it.
You should have killed him while you had a chance, Imperial. All you've done is piss them off. Bolts through the smoke as it fades. Got to clear hard left, and he can't get the kill. Axel sends us packing.
Seeing something, an arm gives it away. Up close, combat AWPing, all trying to seal the deal on this close player of Fur. Nice. But they only trade 1 for 1 apiece. It's a 3v3, and A is wide open right now. Cloud9 starting to move in. No contest out of Imperial. No one able to challenge this. Plant's going to go down. Imperial need a retake inside of this A bomb site. These have not been super fruitful whenever that plant's come through. Time working against the Imperial squad. No util to try and flush these players out. They've just got to brawl. They've got to fight their way back in. Vinny with the opener and the follow-up. It's all set up for Axel to try and clutch. 1v3, bomb planted for him, and Vinny. Axel leading the charge, right? Knows there's a man down here in water. Vinny on the receiving end. Bolt's going to re-swing out of heaven. It does get caught in the air. Fallen trying to do it. Oh my goodness, over the top of that smoke, Axel's looking for him. It's a late lurk from Nafany that looks to seal the deal. 18 seconds as that bomb moves back into the site. It's a heaven plant. There is so little that Fur can do. Does have a smoke, maybe that helps him, but first he's got to win this opening fight. Axel tucked in at pillar, heaven player spotted. And peak form, peak confidence. And he's doubled up on the open, and now with an AWP in hand as well.
Insane.
What is going on, Vinny? Wild. Up in the air again. Finally going to get punished. Nafany holds with a double before he's cancelled out by Fur.
Fair enough from Nafany. He might have set them up for success. Vinny blundering entries that Cloud9 couldn't contain, but now they've got to stop this site from getting taken. FNX, risky jump up. We've seen it work, though. Gets that stick off. Swinging through the smoke again. Inters right through into the bomb site. FNX on a headshot angle. He has to be crispy. He has to be pristine. Swinging with the smoke. Inters stops him dead in his tracks, and Bolts with a 1v2. Cannot let them cross on the bomb with that smoke down. They need to trade, and so they shall. Cloud9.
This is all the conditioning of that first half, these late A commits. That's what Cloud9 think they're running into. In reality, it's this B play. In they come. Inters with 1 before all said and done, but he is still traded. FNX gonna take it out with a double opener. Nafany dead, falling from the heavens. Shiro and Axel, 2 versus 3, trying to stop this one from getting run back again, but they can't find a way in. It's just Axel, 1v3, bomb ticking against him. Imperial set up in the site, and everyone brimming with confidence. They're gonna peek in together. Lead off, has to get out of there. Nafany's now dead. Vinny with the opener, and they spotted Shiro on the bank side. 10 seconds, it's down to the wire, but they're getting all the openers. Shiro's gonna try his hand at a wall bang, perhaps. Combat AWPing as he moves in. Oh, not quite the third. FNX still barely alive, is sprinted down from the bankside, and now Fur over at long, getting teased by this AWP. Shiro just playing with him. All buying time for Inters up through the connector, peeling attention away. This kill could mean it all. Fur takes one to the grave with him. And now the 1v1. Tucked in at long. He's so low on health. 2 HP. Time is not Inters' friend, though. He's got to tap this. Fur, will he take the bait? He's on the bomb. Fur swinging out. And Imperial get that one over the line. 19. Respect that he's going through. FNX is still playing with utility. That's a backstab. Now they're having to turn on a dime. There's a man in the site. The site's corrupted. It's been lost. Flash for Fur, but he does hold the trigger. Doesn't fire off. They don't know about him. Fallen's boxed in. This is getting wild. It's getting weird. They think they found a gap, but here's the backstab. Axar's going to turn around. The nade could finish this off, but it's just a bit too short. Fallen will recover. 3, now 2 bolts. Up through CT has got a best Hobbit. He was tagged earlier on. It's all on this. Hobbit dead. Shiro boxed in at the truck. Very uncomfortable. Planted for CT. He's going to try and fight bolts. But the shot misses. And Imperial, they won't let up. It's another overtime. AWP. But nothing's being offered up, nothing's being given freely. You're gonna have to work for this one, Cloud9. The molly slows them down, and we're operating in the final 20 seconds. Every single second counts. That molly timing is big. Cloud9 have got to be quick. They've just got to run amok into this site with the long swing. Fur is dead. 8 seconds, the bomb dropped. Fallen's dropped it out in the open. They don't get it. They don't grab it. And that's the round. Imperial steal that one right from under Cloud9's nose.
It was in the toilets. Fallen found it without an orb, but even favored now, if you'll believe your eyes. Cloud9 waltz in our monster. It's not a full rush. It's early. It's with a flash. But the Fallen's here. Of course he is. Second shot again. And big Fallen, bad Fallen coming in with 2. Has dropped the bomb. Shiro, no way back out of this. That molly almost chips him out. He's full blind. Fallen's got a third. He wants to end this map here and now. And his wish is Imperial's command.
Just Shiro. Spammed out. Finished off. It's a flawless half from Imperial. The results. Will this be the salt in the wound? They're deep, they're well within the site. No one's checked for Inters. He will get one from the barrels. They need to deal with him. And he's good for the kills. It's a 2v2. Imperial are trying to do what Cloud9 could never.
But this flank timing so fast. Shiro's coming in. Forget the bomb. They've got to play for fights right now. Shiro walks the smoke. It's all Cloud9 have been doing. Vinny could escape. He knows they're both here. He sticks the plant. And Axar spams him.
He's quickly getting wrapped, getting overwhelmed. Bolts is the man to find him. Fur's knocked out in the meantime. A 3v3. Nothing's easy. Nothing's certain. And it stops for a moment. Flash to get this bomb into the site in just a moment's time. This is going to switch up. Now it's Cloud9 on the clock. How long do they hold this boost for? They're hoping it gives them a way back in. But each second spent up here is a second wasted. You can't last forever. They start to move out now on the back of Shiro's flashes. In they come. Bolts brushed aside. Fallen and FNX. They can feel this one getting away. Fallen with the first. Up and over. FNX holds the line. It's only Shiro left standing. Gonna come down to the 1v1. Clash of the Orpers, and Fallen's playing with him. Over on the short side. He's sticking the bomb. Fallen's got to swing it. Shiro nails the shot. It's a nail biter. Is there time, or have Imperial done it? They have. Man, triple OT. Fallen walks it over the line, and he's gonna have to put them to use.
Yeah, I think when these smokes come down, those dualies are going to be really, really interesting to just either go through or put a lot of shots through very, very quickly. It's the fire rate that's so attractive with these. Cloud9 are doing the deep take, the outsiders take. They're going all the way for the spawn right now, and they're going for the throat. Fur gets pushed out by smokes. Molotov is the gap. Vinny will take it. Fallen hits a kill. Everyone's getting tagged up, and Vinny's finishing them off with the dualies. Shiro's stuck in the middle of the site, and Fur picks him out of the round as Vinny can't clear. Nafany doubles, and Imperial win that pistol round. Do have a Molotov, but Hobbit with his back turned. Vinny just walks in on a random timing. There were 2 players holding it, and now there's no one. Deleted by Vinny, who goes ahead of the HE and finds further damage. They even pre-smoke the sandbags. If that molly comes in, it will do nothing. Inters stuck in on yellow side, and they don't even know about Fur. He can go at a moment's notice. Back spotted, body dropped, and Fur backs out.
Oh, mate, the nade just to brutalize Inters. Like, there's not any route back into this one. There just isn't. Like, you're already just churned up on the back of Vinny from Sandbags and Fur on the short side. It's just screaming confidence from Imperial, man. Like, they were so down to fight. They were so keen to get involved. Fallen can have a double on his plate right now as Cloud9 are just solely looking forward. They're not even considering the presence of this short man.
Oh,
they will go back and clear Fallen out. Shiro decides something ain't right.
Yeah, but they think they have short now, and it's nothing like that. There's still Fur, who's re-aggressed off this angle. He started here, and he'll finish the round here. Shiro's gone, and Bolts cuts through Inters in the low health. It was always going to be difficult, even getting
up through ramp.
Imperial clearing mid with 2 players.
It's
Hobbit,
ballsy.
he should get traded here, even if he gets his first shot off. Nice tag. Fur finishes the job, and that mid lurker is gone. Now Cloud9 make noise. They activate, and they're loud while they do so. Vinny on and off angle, cleared by Inters on 8 health. There's still a couple of Molotovs. They can still place them down on the bomb site to stop a plant. That will delay the short activation, but Axel's already in off the ramp. Fur gone. That second molly lost to the hands of time as it goes in. Cloud9 take the site, and Imperial already giving them respect. Save called immediately. Massive kills for Axel and just creeping through and getting around the edge of that smoke. If Imperial played that round a little more standard, tried to play for the bomb plant and deny it with a Molotov, there was definitely a way into.
Yeah, Imperial locked out of this retake, and Axel, man, he's like a real nasty surprise as you look to move in.
So dirty.
It's taken a long while for this to take shape for Imperial.
Oh, they smoke short, not the bomb. Axel can see it.
Yeah, he's just waiting patiently. Here's his chance, right? They're going to move in, tap on the bomb. Axel springs the trap, is caught falling, but still delivers. And a missed shot out of Fallen's AW. The sound cue. Axel's just seen that util go in, trying to gain some space. Will get shut out by Bolts. Entirely separate skirmish going on for top ramp. And Fur, yeah, not ready for Nafany, just wide swinging him.
Dry up mid. Oh, and it's not there to flick. Bolts is ready. Second kill from him. He held B strong, but he can't do it the second time around. Hobbit runs in alone. Cloud9 just roaming in this round, sending each player out on their own fights, feeling the freedom right now on this T side and winning everything. Hobbit pushed all the way up. Smoke shrouded a bit of cover, but Fallen picks the planter. He spams Hobbit. He doesn't hit the shot though, and Hobbit finds the gap on the fade. FNX 1v2. The nade could kill Nafany, but he's a long way from the danger zone, and Hobbit swaps sides.
That's so annoying for FNX, man. He's going to check left, has to check right, and he won't believe in it.
There's a late mid lurk in Hobbit ready to activate, and right now no eyes on this position.
Yeah, this really hinges on just a big individual moment now out of either Fallen or Fur in this site hold. Util starting to go over. Cloud9 are moving in, going for the throw. Fallen with the first. And Fur wins his fight on the short side. This is good. This is exactly what needed to happen. There just isn't time for Shiro to play into this with both those players on the extremities getting dealt with. Fallen even reads the wrap through middle.
God, they're chasing him.
Right there.
Oh, no!
Fur, so close. Oh my God, Nafany's got no idea. And so that's a freebie. Fallen's dead over in the B play, but FNX holds the line with the first. Now getting run at. He can't get any more out of it. But a 3v2.
Nice nade.
Shiro brought down a half health. Bolts is just waiting for his teammates to move in and help him out. Shiro's trying to take space away, but with 2 players here, the trade could come through. Fur can't quite get there in time, and so Shiro's still alive. That molly, does make life hard for Inters. Shiro tries to make up for it, but it's a 1-for-1. Inters in the clutch, and Fur's gonna best him. Side vulnerable to this push from Axel. Has to keep his attention in the right place. He's seen the shadow. He knows that Shiro's moving in. Bit of spam. They don't know about Fallen yet, and Shiro thinks he has the element of surprise. He does not. Fallen's gonna open. Axel dead over at short. Cloud9 scrambling for a way back in. Flash to set up bolts, but it's Fallen getting all the glory over at short. Just Inter's left, goes for the bomb. Caught out in the open. They've just got to finish the job. Missed shot from this AWP. And Bolts gets it over the line. It all gets chaos the map, but if he dies, that is A open. Vinny with the first. Molly now goes in. He's separated the push, but they run through. Dealing with the ramp man, the rotates are here. Util for Fur could be used to delay this plant. Mollies go over. Fur's got to dodge them. He perished in this Molly once already. Up through the short side. He's dropped the bomb out in the open. Now that Util becomes paramount, it's a 2v2 for Fur and Fallen. Nade sails past, doesn't find the impact it was hoping for. Hobbit playing around the rafter. That Molly gonna heat things up for Axal. He's trapped, he's burning in, it's swinging wide. Fallen now dead. Fur in the clutch, but is he ready for Hobbit, who's getting grimy with it, playing around the pillar, and there's the tap to close. Cloud9, 8-7 at the half. It's a
positions right now. It's just going to be fights throwing themselves over the top. Inters can't double up. That is ballsy from Cloud9. It's going to dig their own grave. 4-on-3. The nades are good, but Imperial, like Cloud9 did, already backed out. Hobbit, the guy through the A smoke, has pushed up ahead of the B one.
I mean, they've got all this freedom to lean so heavy into B because Shiro is just waiting over on short with this AWP, and he's very proficient at hitting this opener, just getting out of there, leaving after one, and that would bring it back to a 3-on-3. They're almost encouraging Imperial to walk this AWP, but he's a little jittery, a little nervous. That first shot sails by, and he goes for the commit. That is a real overreach from Shiro. Tries to put a stop to the A play. Ends up teeing them up for a round on the opposing side. Now they just need to deliver on this 2v2. Both players for Cloud9 flanking currently.
Yeah, such an experienced play. They're going to be here way ahead of whatever timing Imperial possibly are conceiving. Fallen goes back, though. He's going to get that contact. Is he going to stay on the angle? They're both here. Do they peek together? Looks like it. Fallen caught. Only a tag. He had to get that kill. And FNX bottom of the server in the 1v2.
With the swing, first man dead. FNX, now's the moment. Now's the time. Wow. Oh, he's going to win out the 1v2. Imperial are still in this. The A ramp was clear. Now he knows mid's empty. And so these B players can full focus on defending a ramp exec.
There's more util, but they've thrown in deep mollies. They haven't cleared close yet. And this re-aggression for Hobbit, supplemented by Inters, is perfect. Mollies go in, they jump check it. That's a nice shot for FNX. Inters is still here. The back turn gives him a double. There's more where that came from. Inters mauls Imperial up in this B site. They dodge the flash, but they can't dodge death. Nafany delivers it out in spades, and Fur can't clutch today. 15 rounds for Cloud9, and this is far.
And if he doesn't wreck you, Shiro will. It's only left these B plays in the back pocket of Imperial. And even then, you're hesitant to say they've really worked out.
Oh, quick switching on this spot for FNX is how you glitch through the wall. If you quick switch up against the wood, you will show. Axel was ready for it the whole time. Double boost, double denial. Send them back to map 3.
Yeah, it's still grinded to a very ugly halt. At this point, with the bomb out in the open, there's Hobbit with the closer. Big triple spray down. And so Cloud9, they take us the distance. They take us.
Bolts and Shiro coming in on a late lurk down under. Fallen's broken the first blood, but double trades back. Shiro's got this lurk off, and he's killed the window player.
Damage exchange, but that bomb now down. Cloud9 starting to set themselves up in very aggressive post plants on the jungle fight. Vinny's going to have to best this close player if they want to have any chance. And with Axal nailing that, it's only Vinny left standing. 1v4 turned 1v3, but not long for this world is little Vinny. As he starts to creep out through the jungle side, they don't need to swing him, and yet they will anyway.
Here with a scout.
Yeah, it's a good tag, right? And now Vinny given a chance to shine with this MP9. FNX finds another in the meantime. This is getting weird very, very quickly. FNX's scout is doing a hell of a lot right now. And with the bomb up in apartments, it's these two scouts, Fallen and FNX, to try and make it happen. Now they're going to hit like AWPs. Oh my goodness. FNX waiting for the swing from the market side, and Hobbit having a reroute. He's dead on this if he goes slow. Fallen's just gone off the angle, just started to consider short, but he will still nail the follow-up. And man, he gets the info on Nafany. There just simply isn't time. Surely a 1v2 with the bomb a long way away. And Fallen on this angle, if he tries to go out, if he tries to go in, the scouts will.
All-time greats. Coming in from under now in a gun round.
FNX is going to get caught, surely. Yeah, just out on an island, scoped up in top mid. Maybe a bit of a miscom there, just assuming he has more room than he actually does, but at least Vinny has pieced together this man advantage. Now, as he tries to get out of there, he will get cancelled out by Nafany, who's all the way up the short side. Fur, looking for the trade, is going to get it. This first rifle round for Cloud9 has come to a screeching halt up against a mishmash buy out of Imperial, right? Double AWPs might have been in play, but you still had SMGs. It was a bit of a weird one, and they've done all the legwork. They've just got to finish off Shiro. Now, this guy is a clutcher. Make no mistake about it. Going to get the backstab onto Bolts, and there's nothing that Fallen can do about this. He's trying to play trigger discipline. And that's disciplined, all right. Bolts domed in the side of the head. And now a chance in the 1v2. 40 seconds to craft a round, to craft a clutch. What does he want to do with it?
Gonna head mid, but Fur has full
hold of FNX, and Fallen has got to do all the heavy lifting, and they're about to get challenged in a very big way. FNX just leaves the angle, trading it out with Fallen. Now as they prepare to deal with this AWP at the back of the site, the question is, are they ready for this second man? FNX not blinded by the flash. Fallen remaining composed, gets the tag off before all is said and done. There is this backstab from Nafany. He's got two on the plate. They're waiting patiently. There's one. Fallen just dancing around, staying alive. Shiro's going to get rid of him. And so it's Bolts in this 1v2. Knows about the market player, and Nafany. Oh! Bolts with the double. Holds his own in the clutch. And Imperial.
Only control Imperial have is back in spawn, and that's where Fallen's sending them. Two from the AWP. Shiro goes up and over. Fallen's got a flick. He does live, but his teammate won't be quite as fortunate. Needs a line up, and Fallen can't find it. Vinny's dropped the bomb from short side. Bomb plant coming in. Spam. It's close. One more shot gonna do it, but Axel gets the plant.
Yeah, in with a chance. Not out of the round yet. Flash goes high. Axel just gonna give them the room. They start to move in. He's going to try and thin the herd, going up, going over into the fight. Vinny is gone. And now just Fur left to beat. But this guy's been the legend. Moving up, smoke goes in. That's going to give up his position. Tap on the bomb. Oh, it's the commit. Axel, is he going to check for it? It's the full-on stick. And Fur with the defuse puts 7 on the board for Imperial.
Wow. With no AWP to save. Shiro left sniperless, because they're all in the hands of Imperial.
Brutal, and now trying to play through this smoke in mid. Shiro's in a very weird spot. Fur is right next to him. They do go past one another. They sail on by. Will Fur check it? Will he check behind him? Yes, he will. And there's the backstab. FNX is doubled up in the meantime over in the apartments. Oh, Hobbit all alone in a very hostile world. He's spammed out, and it's FNX, someone who's been pretty quiet throughout. Damage done to the stairs player. Bolt's just trying to buy time under Palace. Is spammed out. It's Fur doubling down. Very little time. They're rushing a bomb plant. They need it to come in. They will manage it. Nades sail through. Damage done to the guys in the site. Vinny's closing the gap. Combat AWPing. Axel's wiped out. And it's all on Hobbit. Element of surprise for the first, but that's now gone. Fallen up, fallen over. FNX looking for the man in the middle.
Faked him.
Hobbit's faked him out, juked him with the ladder jump, or with the bench jump rather, tap on the bomb, baits the swing, and FNX seals the deal. Imperial 10-1, the rounds just keep racking up, stacking them high. Are the Imperial boys.
Through this bomb site, package picked up, he's going to plant as well, he does it all. Hobbit covers that kill, but goes too far, and Vinny receives.
Oh, it's a good flash for Nafany. In with a triple, trying to set an example here for the rest of Cloud9 to live up to. Vinny in this 1v2, and with the two Ts being worlds apart, he is in a very rough predicament here. First going to try and fight Nafany, first going to try and deal with this CT player. Oh, he's actually going all the way, taking a very wide swing on this one. Out with the peak, Nafany seals. CT Fur able to turn around on a dime and help out at this A bomb site. They're paranoid about middle. They don't have eyes on it right now, and that's giving a little window where they could look to get in. FNX dead up on the catwalk. That is a big kill from Fallen. Bolts follows up with one of his own. Can't go any further than that. Hobbit will deal with him, but Fallen's popping off. Look at him with this AWP in CT. They still don't know about Fur, and as this clock ticks down more and more, Fur only gets more dangerous on this backstab. Here he is with the swing.
Wow. Axel is quietest game yet, and in come Imperial.
Yeah, Intern's having a really rough one right now. This is the round to try and step up, or else you're going to get overwhelmed. Vinny with that opener. Man, advantage taken. The stage is set for a pistol round win on the side of Imperial. They've got the plant. They've got the 5v4. All they've got to do now is stick the landing. Smoke slow down the retake. Wasting a lot of time off this bomb, a lot of time off the clock. Cloud9, they've lost Nafany. Fur doubles up from the boost. And Hobbit out on an island is cut down. Imperial with a waiting in top mid to activate on the short side. Now the bomb's not for him. He's only playing for kills here. He can't win you the round if it comes down to a clutch. So they need to deal with Nafany before he tears this round away. Sneaking through the apartments. Fur now activates on this backstab. Axel mopped up. Nafany moving in. There's the first, but traded immediately. And Cloud9 are done. They've written this one off. They're saving Imperial. They break apart that B site. They get themselves onto 15. Now, just 5 kills between them and eliminating Cloud9 from the major in the legend stage. And Imperial won them. Well, here's the strings, there's the bass, it's all picking up, it's all reaching a crescendo. Bolts is the man to open. Nafany tucked in. He has been so consistent throughout this series. He's the only hope for holding down the A site, but he's deleted. Shiro with the leg, not the killing blow, will put a stop to the plot. They gotta go. They're in with a chance, they're running in, running out of time for Imperial, but somehow they do it. Seconds to spare, and they send Cloud9 packing. Cloud9 are out of Antwerp, and Imperial keep on fighting.
Legends never die, they are just reborn. Years on, Imperial go through one more match. Those major playoffs, that champion stage, it's in sight.
That is unreal. Devastation for Cloud9. They are dealt a ludicrously dominant scoreline here on Mirage. That is a statement.